It's day one of the NFL draft. Hardly the way anyone imagined.
It's been difficult with everything that's going on with the quarantine, not being able to travel. I've just been doing FaceTime and Zoom calls with different teams. Typically, I've been getting a lot of late first to early second round grades.
At a small draft party near their home in Phoenix, former USC left tackle Austin Jackson and his family are about to have their lives changed once again. But this time, nobody's life is on the line. One year ago, Austin was in spring football at USC and about to put his future on hold to help save his younger sister's life.
This is something that I've always kind of kept to myself my whole life, really. You know, a lot of people don't even know that Autumn's sick.
Autumn, born just 21 months after Austin, has lived with a rare, potentially lethal genetic blood disorder, diamond black fan anemia, meaning her bone marrow couldn't produce enough red blood cells.
All right, y'all, baby, we got it.
My daughter is perpetually dying. It's like Grim Reaper, just hovering around, waiting. Because without the blood of another human being, she would not be here.
Undergoing blood transfusions every 3 weeks, Autumn was at a greater risk for cancer and organ failure. Doctors told her family that a bone marrow transplant was the best way to prolong Autumn's life.
If we can find a donor, then we're going to have a transplant. But at that time, we didn't have a donor. We were on a search.
I was the first person they tested, and I happened to be 100% match.
Any hesitation once you found out you were a match?
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. This is something that I can't pass up. This is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I can only imagine how many siblings wish they could do something like this for their sibling.
Everything we had gone through leading up to this point and us having to rely on each other and being really close to each other was for this moment. I feel like he's like a superhero sometimes because it really is a courageous thing to do.
In early July, Autumn was admitted to Phoenix Children's Hospital for chemotherapy to destroy her bone marrow. 6 days later, Austin arrived for his part in the transplant.
Thank you. I'm nervous. Yeah, they said it's gonna hurt a lot, so like, I don't know, I'm just anxious for that.
To do the bone marrow harvest, we use a trocar needle where we will drill this into his hip bone multiple times, and then we just aspirate the fluid through the hole of the needle.
All right, ready?
See you soon.
Love you.
Numerous holes were drilled into Austin's hip. Over 3 hours, doctors extracted 1.4 liters of his bone marrow.
It feels good. It's kind of relieving. It's, in a way, it's out of my hands now. So I just gotta let the rest work out and let Autumn get right, get better.
The next morning, while Austin was in bed recovering, his marrow was brought to Autumn.
It's pretty neat, huh? You see it?
I see it.
Nearly 20% of patients with diamond black fan anemia don't survive this transplant process. But if it works, the procedure can be life-changing.
She won't need transfusions. She doesn't have to worry about the risk of leukemia. She doesn't have to worry about the heart failure, the liver failure. He's saving her life. That's what he's doing.
53 days after he gave his sister new life, still sore and receiving physical therapy daily, Austin Jackson was ready for the season opener in LA, starting at left tackle for the Trojans. Nearly 400 miles away in Phoenix, now bald from the chemotherapy, Autumn was home from the hospital a month ahead of schedule.
It's probably good he just pushes people. I feel stronger. Certain tasks are easier to do. I'm starting to plan for the future, even though I have no idea what's going to happen next. But it's just so fun to know that I can do it one day.
As day turned to night in Phoenix, midway through the first round of the draft, Austin got the call earlier than he expected.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah, sir, I'm ready. I'm ready right now. I can't wait. I can't wait, Coach. Thank you.
Autumn was there too, with her hair growing back, healthier than she's ever been, live streaming the night for family and friends.
With the 18th pick, the Miami Dolphins select Austin Jackson, tackle, USC.
It's unbelievable. It really is. Just everything that's gone on in this last year is just praying and just pushing each other along to get to where we needed to be and get to enjoy times like this.
It's just such an amazing feeling to be able to be here and sit down with him and witness all this right next to him and not be in a hospital.
There's so much more life in front of her and so much for her to attain and achieve and work for, so, I'd do anything to help my little sister.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.